Hey everybody, what's going on? George the Disney Italiano and Abby. We are here on the road heading to Vegas. And it was honestly like a 5.5 hour drive, like where we started from. And a lot of traffic today because also it's a Friday and, California, Vegas, so we thought, maybe midway through, let's do a live, take you guys on the road with us. So I thought it'd be kind of fun. We are heading to Vegas for well, a couple things. It's actually going to be my first time in Vegas, like on the Vegas Strip and everything. So very excited to see that. I always wanted to see Vegas, and the lights and everything and all the entertainment. There's a lot of stuff that I wanted to see that they don't have anymore, which is a bummer. Like I really wanted to see Treasure Island. They no longer have that. Um, they took out the Mirage. They still have like the Bellagio and stuff like that. We're staying at the Luxor, which is like the pyramid uh, hotel, which again is no longer going to eventually be there. So I'm going to try to get as much footage as I can as possible. But we also have tickets for the Blue Man Group and Cirque du Soleil. And but also, what actually sparked this whole trip was we're going for Universal's Horror Unleashed opening weekend. So we're actually going tomorrow. Now, I don't know how much that I can record, and we'll see because they said that there was like some stipulations with it. So I don't know. We'll see. So if I can record, I definitely will. So let's see. We got David in the house. Welcome in. Thank you, David. Appreciate it. Mr. Jacob Weller. We got the Giant Peter Adventure. What's up? And we got CJL in the house. Welcome in. We got Matthew Murr all the way from the UK. Let's see. And actually, Matthew, you have a question for me. Let me go back up here. Let's see. What did you make of the three Disney legends aside from Susan Egan? I recommended to OG, Christopher Daniel Barnes, Jennifer Hill, and Tamura Morrison. So here's the thing. Great question, Matthew. By the way. So for me, of what defines like a Disney legend is I see like people that like do like big contributions to the company for a long period of time. I do see where Jennifer Hale can kind of come into the picture because she did take over um, for Eileen Woods, moving along with Cinderella. Also, no, Tamora Morrison, he's great, but I feel like that he's not like Disney legend status right now. I think he will be, but just not right now. Susan Egan, like, she would be my number one pick, like, to be a Disney legend. I mean, the original Belle from Beauty and the Beast on Broadway and the voice of Meg from Hercules. And Abby laughs because where are you here? The sun's in my way. Um, because she actually bumped into Susan Egan during 90s night going into the bathroom. And here's the thing, I always walk up with Abby to go to the bathroom because usually when she goes, I go. And the one time that I didn't, that's when Susan Egan was walking out of the bathroom and she said hi to Abby. And Abby's like, oh, that was a really nice person. And after the fact the event was over, I was on either like Instagram or something, and she did like a little post with Bill Farmer because we did meet Bill Farmer, which again, Abby sat right next to Bill Farmer and didn't know. Sorry. But we did get a picture, and I did get to talk to Bill Farmer and everything. But anyway, so Susan Egan did a post with Bill, and she turned and she said, "Oh, that was the nice lady that said hi to me coming out of the bathroom." And I said, "What do you mean?" And she said, "Remember when I told you that a woman just like randomly said hi to me?" She said, "That's her." I said, "You mean to tell me that Susan Egan said hi to you and you did it. She's like, I didn't know. Like, I'm like, oh man, I wish I was there. Because I'm a huge fan of Susan Egan. As I said, like, I knew of her when I was 3, 4 years old. Because I watched it was like a TV special that my mom taped for me. I still have the VHS tape of kind of like the behind the scenes of Beauty and the Beast on Broadway for the premiere up at New York. And they interviewed her, and that's how I knew of her. And then shortly after, several years later, her doing the voice of Meg in Hercules. And then I'm kind of dating myself, but then also she was part of a DCOM, a Disney Channel original movie, Gotta Kick It Up, which she played Coach Bartlett. So huge fan of her. Um, but otherwise, I mean, I do like your choices, Matthew. But as I said, like Susan Egan for me, that's like the cream of the crop. Let's see. Let's see. We got Shane Narani in the house. Welcome in. Let's see. Okay, so is he no more Mirage MGM Lion Display 2? Oh man. Just no more Stun Show in front of Treasure Island. Okay, so they have Treasure Island, but just no show. Okay, that's what I mean. When I mean like no Treasure Island, yeah, like it's still there, but like, what's the point of having it there if you don't have a show? I get it. I get it. It's like all like for the looks and stuff, but I don't want no looks. I want action. Thank you, CJL. I definitely will definitely enjoy for sure. Let's see. We're gonna keep going. Luxor rumor that it is closing is just a rumor. It's not actually closed. Okay, that's interesting. Thanks, Shane. Definitely appreciate that. No more Flamingo Hotel either. I'm telling you, they're gonna turn Vegas into one big giant IKEA. That's what it's gonna look like. See, Matthew says, I would recommend Jim Cummings, but with one big caveat. His nomination should not only mention Winnie the Pooh, but all his contributions. Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, Jim Cummings, see, now that's a person, again, that deserves um, that because, of course, him doing Winnie the Pooh. He's done a lot of like the Disney afternoon stuff, like with Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, Darkwing Duck. He also did the voice of Ed in The Lion King, and then he took over also for Caw in The Jungle Book 2, what have you. So yeah, I mean he's a to me he's already a Disney legend. You know, Trey Porter in the house, welcome in. Hey, what's up, Ray? Mr. Theme Park Casual, welcome in. Let's see. Whoop. Sorry, folks. If my face is really close to the screen, it's because I'm like. Okay, thanks for clearing that up, Peter. Because I saw Susan Egan Canal, and I'm like, what the hell was that? Susan Egan fans. Okay, you gotta love. You gotta love autocorrect. Yeah. Get Dutch Bros while you're there. Good Rebels. Soda drinks. It's funny, actually. We live right down the street from a Dutch Bros. Literally, it's walkable. It's very popular. We've never had it, though. We passed it how many times, but we've never tried it. Let's see. Where have you guys passed on the road? Um, so it's funny because normally I'm used to going a certain route, like when OG and I would do like our like road trips and stuff. The direction that like uh, the navigator sent us, it was like all over the place. Um, but right now we're kind of like I'm gonna flip you guys over real quick. We're kind of like I don't know if you guys can see because of the sun or not, but like we're kind of like open desert. which I do think is very pretty. I do love, like, on road trips, you can kind of see like open desert, mountain range. What's so funny is like you just, especially like when you're going to Nevada, you just see like these random pop-ups, like of like a restaurant just sitting out of nowhere, and it's like, or you can see like a gas station. But I always enjoy the road trip. Here's Abby.
I have to keep an eye on the road.
Yes. So yeah, so I thought I'd show you guys just a little bit where we're at. We're not too far from Barstow. Um, we should be coming up uh, soon, and then from Barstow, then we'll hit up to Vegas. It's got to be hot. Right now it is reading. What was it reading? 86. It's 86 out right now. But in Vegas, I think they were anticipating like 110. Um, so we'll see. I'm used to the heat. You know, I've done Florida heat. Now I don't know as far as like Las Vegas heat. Now that's going to be the question. See if yeah, casual. I've never tried Dutch Bros. That's interesting. It's like it was always there, but I just never stopped to say, you know what, so maybe we'll try it. We shall see. It's a totally different heat, Jacob said. Okay, well, I'm up for the challenge. In the words in Flight of Passage, Sivako. Let's see. Giant Peter says, I know there you guys are somewhat close. I'm glad you can know where exactly, because all I see is just open deserts. So you're the navigation guy. I see Barstow, you first see the outlets, and then 10 minutes from there is the famous Barstow station stop. Peter Sivako. And we got David Hudson in the house. Welcome in. Let's see. Sometimes I pit stop at Eddie World. It's coming in Yermo after Barstow. Interesting. Eddie World. So what is Eddie World? Is that just like the name of like just the stop, or does it have something like specific or something to it? Because sounds interesting, Eddie World. I mean, I could name something the Italiano world because it feels like everybody lives in the Italiano's world. See, theme park casual. See, Eddie World is like, what is it? Bucky's, sorta. Oh, okay. I stop in Victorville for Krispy Kreme or In and Out. Says Peter. Now, speaking of In and Out, let me ask you guys because this is probably a controversial thing. I do enjoy In and Out. I do. I really do. But do you think the hype is just a little bit too overhyped? Because here's the thing: I enjoy their burgers. I'm not a fan of their fries. Like to me, like they have no taste. Now, is that just me? Again, this is a controversial question here. Stop with homemade candy, food, ice cream, jerky, gifts, restaurant. Oh, okay, all right. Cheeseburger, bow, beats, In and Out. Those cheeseburger bows were really good, though.
Yes.
Because we have the ones done in Animal Kingdom at the Satuli Canteen.
Yeah.
So that was really good.
Because what's his name told us about it.
Peter, yeah, thanks for that, Peter. Appreciate it. Primo's the state line. Let's see. Theme park casual had Shake Shack for. Oh wait. Let's see, for the first time and thought it was excellent. I don't know if I had Shake Shack.
Shake Shack's pretty good.
I'm gonna have to try that.
I like Habit Burger.
Oh, Jacob, you're from Vegas. That's awesome. Oh, not Primo's. Prim. Okay. The Mad Greek in Baker is Adam the Woo's go-to for shakes. Okay, now, oh, David, yeah, you said the Mad Greek. Okay, now let me know because as I said, I'm a greenhorn when it comes to Vegas. I don't really know, like I know like the major like names and stuff, but I don't know like the ins and outs yet. But speaking of Greek, what I'm looking for, and ever since I moved out here to the West Coast, there's not a whole lot of places that have a genuine you guys call them out here euro, or back east we say gyro. So I'm looking for like a good Greek restaurant, but there's not really. I don't really find any in California. Is there any in Vegas? Because I'm telling you right now, if I can get a good, I'm sorry, I know you guys don't call them gyros, but I call them gyros. If I could get a good gyro in Vegas, please let me know if there's any good Greek. Mad Greek is so good. Okay, all right. Is that where I can get a gyro? I am craving a gyro, literally, because I'm like really surprised even to California for how cultural diversified it is. That like they just like shame on the Greeks. like like I want a gyro so bad. Let's see. Great Greek on Ventura has gyros for lunch. Awesome. I'm getting me one. Kiki and Luca, welcome in. See, that's nearby Universal Hollywood. Okay. Well, just so you guys know, too, I'm planning on. This isn't just going to be the only live. I might do like on one of the days that we're not doing Horror Unleashed, or maybe the day of Horror Unleashed, because I think we only have that planned.
Yeah.
I may do a live on the strip. I think that might be fun. So you guys can walk with me and Abby and some of our friends. We're going to join Mr. Theme Park Wizard. Will be there. Tommy Toon, Ranking the Mouse, and I think a couple other people as well. So if we find time, I might squeeze in another live for you guys to join us on the strip. That would be fun. Let's see. There is a good gyro place in Vegas. I don't recall where though. Okay. Let's see. Kiki and Lucas says Vegas is hotter than Satan's asshole. Oh my gosh. That is great. Kiki and Luca, I'm gonna have to keep that one. I love that. I need a T-shirt with that one. Vegas is hotter than Satan's asshole. Let's see. David says Baker is still in the desert on the way. Don't know good Greek in Vegas, and I've been trying to eat my way through it. Yeah, it feels like with Greek restaurants, they're very far in between. Like, but yeah, but who said so? Great Greek on Ventura. They have gyros for lunch. Okay, that was from Peter, so I have to remember that. I'm just curious.
The LA area, maybe then.
What's that?
When we're closer to the LA area.
They would have Greek.
I've been through.
Yeah. So okay, so when we're in the LA, because the desert heat is different from East Coast heat. I'm on the East Coast, and it's way different. Yeah, Jacob. You know what's weird is because I was talking to my mom, and since we're like northern, like on the East Coast, like in Pennsylvania, that a lot of the heat that's been coming up has been feeling like the Florida heat. So it's just like all over the place. But in general, yeah, you're completely right. West Coast heat is different than East Coast heat. It's different than Southern heat. It's like then there's desert heat. There's like all different kinds of heat.
I don't like East Coast heat.
She does not like East Coast heat.
It's too humid.
We went to Florida in May, which normally May is pretty chill when it comes to like the overall heat. Yes, it is. But apparently this this May, even the locals said that it was abnormally hot. Um, which again, and they said, but April was nice. I'm like, okay, thanks, appreciate it. But yeah, she can't take like. I noticed with Abby that if it's too extremely hot, she's uncomfortable. If it's too extremely cold, she's uncomfortable. It's like trying to find like that equal balance. Um, Plus, she doesn't do well like with the thunderstorms, like and all that, 'cause she's not used to it. Like it would rain, torrential downpour, in Florida, and then it would stop. Then it would rain again. Now, again, I'm not used to it being like that in May, but again, they said it was abnormally rainy. What's up, maybe? Yep, Vegas, baby. Woo, woo. Going on the Vegas train. Let's see. Where are we?
We were talking about that. We're going to go when it opens.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of a train, yeah, we do want to do the train when it does open in 2028, which I think is very smart because with the Olympics coming to California, Vegas wants a little piece of that. And they're like, when everyone's done in California, come to Vegas. We got a 2 hour train ride. So we're definitely going to do that because I've never been on a train before. It's the only form of transportation I've never done. So I think it'd be kind of cool to kind of go back and forth between Cali and Vegas. And then plus I can, stream it, with you guys on the train. That would be really cool. Let's see. Shayna Ronnie, I was in Pittsburgh about 2.5 weeks ago for a wedding. Oh, nice. Didn't realize how healy and green it was and came almost to tears to the Mr. Rogers exhibit and Heinz Museum. Yeah, Shane, that's awesome. By the way, that you got to, I, awesome. Like, I mean, obviously, I'm out here in California, but yeah, there are. Let me say this: there are certain aspects to Pittsburgh that are very unique and different. Um, that I do like. I really do. For instance, you mentioned the Mister Rogers exhibit. Um, I mean, the fact that Mister Rogers' Neighborhood was filmed in Pittsburgh, like the show was created there. We used to pass Fred Rogers' house all the time on my way to my grandma's doctor's, um, and she showed me like his house and everything, which was really cool. Also, Point State Park. They call it Point State Park because it's basically where the point is. So we have it's a huge like water fountain that's down near downtown Pittsburgh, and it's where the two rivers meet of the Allegheny River and the Monongahela River, and it forms into one river, which is the Ohio River. Also, too, Pittsburgh is the number one city in the U.S. that has the most bridges. We are known as the Bridge City. Aside from the Steel City, I think there's like 400 some bridges in the city of Pittsburgh alone. Um, so just a lot of fun facts. Yeah, the Carnegie Science Museum, Heinz Hall, like all that good stuff. I grew up with all that, so I mean, I do love the culture and of the history of Pittsburgh. Also, Kennywood Park, the amusement park. It's like an old traditional, classic amusement park. I was going there since I could walk. um, and that's where my love for parks came from, was actually Kennywood Park, because I couldn't go on any of the big rides. I was always a roller coaster junkie, and I wanted so bad to do the big roller coasters, but I wasn't tall enough yet. And there was only one roller coaster that I could do, and it was called the Jackrabbit. So my dad took me on, and I just fell in love with roller coasters. And literally, we went to Kennywood one day, and that's all I rode was the Jackrabbit, on and off, on and off. Literally, it came to a point where they just kept us on there, and I rode it till closing. I rode it. It was 63 times in a row, from park opening to park close. I rode it 63 times in a row. I almost broke the record, but actually someone beat me by one and rode it F64. I guess they were just in the park just slightly a little bit earlier than I was, um, but missed it by one. Let's see. But yeah, that's really cool, Shane. Let's see. Um, I'm. Oh, David says I'm a weather wuss too, Abby. Uh, why I can't leave California? Yeah, here's the thing with California. Like, it is like some of the most comfortable weather I think I've ever experienced. Like in Pennsylvania, when we say we have all four seasons in one day, we literally have all four seasons in one day. Like, you can wake up in the morning and it literally feels like fall, and then it moves into spring, and then like midday it feels like it's like hot as the blaze of sun, and then at nighttime it's freezing and you want like a beanie cap and gloves. It's weird, but and then you have Florida where it's like super hot, but California, it's like it's breathable hot, and I love that, you can go north to the mountains if you want a little bit of snow or if you want a little bit cooler, and it's like then you check yourself out. It's like, okay, let's go back to Southern California. I can't handle it. Jacob, viva Las Vegas. Absolutely. Let's see. Jacob says my cousin lives in Philadelphia. Okay, all right. Let's see. For what ride? Um, Peter, I guess you're referring to the ride that I rode 63 times. It was the Jackrabbit roller coaster at Kennywood, if that's what you were referring to. I sent you the Greek place near Universal. Thank you, Peter. Greatly appreciate it. I will check that out. And let's see. Ray says, "Hey George, since you're a roller coaster fan, try the New York Express coaster. Is that the New York Express? Is that in Vegas? Because I know there is a coaster in Vegas. Again, I'm a greenhorn with this, folks, so bear with me. As I said, hopefully I can like clean up on some of my Vegas history once I go there. When you guys get to your hotel, go check out the public house in the casino. Will do. Kiki and Luca, Las Vegas tourism is down about 10 to 15% right now. That's interesting. Well, as I said, like I wish that they would kind of keep the uh, the theming, because it seems like OG was telling me like a lot of the themes sometimes puts Disney to shame. And I can believe that there are some like a architecture in Vegas, and I just don't want them to turn it into like again like a giant walking IKEA. Like I want like keep the authentic, keep the originality. Let's see. Peter says New York roller coaster is rough. Uh, Crystal and Chris hated it. Okay. When you say rough, is it bumpy rough? Does it like throw you around, or is it just intense? There's a theme park in Circus.
Oh yeah, I used to go there when I was younger.
Hey, you went to Circus? Where was that located?
It's on the strip.
Is it actually on the strip? Yeah. Let's see. That is the ocean effect, hot as hell during the day, but cool off around the evening. Absolutely, Shane. Definitely. The Sphere is amazing if you can watch a show there. That's from Kiki and Luca. Awesome. So just a little bit of an update. I think Abby said that we are.
We passed Barstow.
Oh, we passed Barstow. Okay, so we passed Barstow. So we're heading straight for, I guess, Vegas, right? I guess that's for the state line. The Sphere was awesome. Yeah, I heard the Sphere was really good. That was one of the things you mentioned to
Yeah.
me, right? Yeah. Okay, so David said circus is not good.
I think
Was it
it was good when I was younger, but I think it's gotten like the way that they have like management and stuff. It's not that
so?
great
It
anymore.
changed.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Prim, you guys probably have to stop for gas. Uh, they also have a new gas station right before Prim too. Oh, okay. I do apologize if the sun is like behind us and it's like coming through the window. So I greatly apologize and appreciate you guys for. Hopefully, I'm not blinding you here. I'll try turning it this way. There we go. Yeah. So we were just because since we were driving down and it was going to take some time, I thought let me try something new. Like I'm used to doing like lives in the parks or at home, like in studio. It's like, yeah, let's do a live in the car, like on our road trip to Vegas. Why not? Take you guys along the ride with us. Thought it'd be fun. And as I said, I'm gonna try to um, maybe squeeze in another live while we're there, like walking around on the strip and stuff. Um, Maybe tomorrow. We'll see how things go. If not, maybe some of the other days. Because, as I said, we do have tickets to see the Blue Man Group.
I think
Um,
it's later on in the evening.
that's in the evening, and Cirque du Soleil. I think they're both in the evening, right? Yeah. And that's the thing with me. Anytime I'm going to see like a show, like a Broadway show or an entertainment venue, I don't know what it is. I love going in the evening. I don't know. Even with movies, I love going at night. Like I still enjoy going to like a matinee kind of thing, but I always was like big at night where you see like the lights flashing, in the signage and everything. I think that's like really cool. Kiki and Luca, let's see, the Spear Experience postcards from Earth. It's a movie you can watch atmosphere, and it's really great. Okay, and I appreciate all you guys for all the intel and suggestions and all that. As I said, I've never been to Vegas before, so this is gonna be interesting. Best value and location combo on the strip is Harrah's and Flamingo Central to everything. Okay, I am excited. I always am excited. Like anytime like there's somewhere new that I'm experiencing, like I love that. I love experiencing new things and everything. And like coming up later in early September, um, Abby and I are going with family to Cabo, and I've never been there before, but we're going to do an all VIP inclusive at the resort and everything. So again, something so new for me and everything, and that's why um, I love taking you guys all along, like our journeys and our adventures and stuff, because soon I want to travel the world. I want to see new, different places. Um, I want to go to Japan. I want to go to Australia. I want to go to my homeland, Italy. I want to go to Greece. Maybe if I actually go to Greece, maybe I can get a gyro. It's like because Lord knows I can't get it anywhere out here. Um, but Peter, I will take your advice. I'll check out the one off of Ventura. Um, but I also want to go to like the other Disney parks around the world. Like I want to see Disneyland Paris. I definitely want to see Tokyo Disneyland, um, Hong Kong Disneyland. Shanghai Disneyland. I want to. Who knows? Like in time, I may want to check out Abu Dhabi, um, the Disney. I want to experience like a bunch of different places and stuff, and go to Australia, New Zealand, and all that good stuff. And when I do, I'm taking you all with me through the live. Unfortunately, I can't take you physically. Let's see. We have Michael Wolfson in the house. Welcome, Michael. Appreciate it. What about Mad Greeks? Someone said Mad Greeks. Is that in? Is that in Vegas? Mad Greeks. Someone said Mad Greeks. I think someone earlier. Did someone say Mad Greeks? I'm tripping. Someone. I think someone said Mad Greeks. Let's see.
Is that the one they said that has good milkshakes?
Okay. And welcome in Johnny Ace. Welcome in. Let's see. Oh, I just got back from all inclusive in Malta. Ooh, nice. Your friends did all inclusive, Peter. That's awesome. Let's see. The Marvel Interactive Museum is fun too. You were at MGM and the show on the other side of the strip. Oh, Terry Fader. Oh, I forgot he's there. The ventriloquist.
Oh yeah.
From is it America's Got Talent? I don't. I forget if it's America's Got Talent or X Factor. There, I went to a show at Vegas at 11 a.m. Yeah, I heard that like Vegas like never sleeps. Like literally, like us getting there around like 8:30, 9 o'clock. That's probably like peak time. See, Johnny Ace. Any chance we can get you on Fremont this weekend?
Fremont.
Fremont. What's Fremont?
That's the one that they told you. It's like old town, like old Las Vegas, Fremont Street.
Oh, Fremont Street. All right, Johnny. All right, well, we'll definitely check it out. We will definitely check it out. I want to do as much as I can. We're here for 4 nights, I think. Yeah, 4 nights. So we're gonna check out as much as we possibly can. And as I said, I appreciate every single one of you for your ideas, suggestions, opinions. Just keep throwing them at me. Let's see. Peter says, I love the Avenger Station in Las Vegas. Okay. Let's see. Great Greek is the closest thing I have found to real food in Greece. Let's see. Or am I here? See, Ray Bradley, you blinked. That's why you missed Barstow. Yeah,
Yeah.
I did. Let's see, Michael Wolfson. It's on your way there. Big Samus, welcome in. Road trip. So Jacob says Event Station is good. Baker. Yeah, that was Michael. That was the other one, Baker. I knew there was another B. I know when I take the trips back and forth, the Barstow Baker. I better see George on the next episode of Pawn Stars. Yeah, what are we pawning? I should have like found like something like that looks legit and maybe just take it in just to see. I did tell Abby on her way down, I'm not a huge gambler. By all means, I suck at it. I can't like I'll lose. But just for the sake of being in Vegas, I do love the slots. And I did say slots, just so you know. Just clarifying. I said it with an O. I do love slot machines, and just for the fun of it, just to say I did a slot machine in Vegas. Maybe I'll put in like $20 or something. But I'm one that if I do, just to say win, say I put in $20 and I win $20,000. Other people would say double it or nothing, throw it all in and everything. Nope, not me. Mama didn't raise no fool. If I put $20 in and I'm getting 20,000 out, my Italian happy ass is going to the checkout, and I want my $20,000, and I'm hightailing it back to the hotel. Let's see. Michael says, "Yeah, you should. Your live should be Fremont Street." And then let's see. But then Jacob says, "Oh Lord, stay away from Fremont." See, Fremont Street has the Plaza Hotel. That was Biff's in Back to the Future Part Two. Oh, okay. Well, okay. I will say it will be very cautious. I think like no matter like where we go, we'll be very very cautious. But I do have to just kind of just go there. Just the fact that it was used for Back to the Future Part Two. And Big Samus says, what is that? Islindo Maiko Con in Vegas. I do apologize. I'm bad at pronunciation of that. I am the pro of slots, two-time jackpot winner, baby. Okay, Peter, I'm gonna have to start. You're gonna have to start like taking me like with you to these places because like so 2 times you won the jackpot. That is awesome. Abby actually won a jackpot, but unfortunately she was a baby and they didn't let her keep the winnings. Like she was with family, of course. She just like pressed the button. She doesn't even know how much it was. But I'm like, oh damn, that was a rip and a half.
Oh, trust me. They wanted to keep it, but they said I pressed the buttons.
Oh, and then Johnny says, I love the quote unquote slots too. Okay, Johnny. Johnny and the ace. Let's see. I only went for a picture thinking it would take 20 minutes. Almost took me an hour getting back to my hotel. Let's see. Fremont Street was also the setting for the ending of Honey, I Blew Up the Kid. Okay. Okay, so all right. So a lot of like
Las Vegas history.
Las Vegas history film stuff. Okay, nice. We will definitely have to check that out. I can't wait. I'm excited. Like even just talking with you guys and like you're giving me pointers, you're giving me suggestions and everything. Like I'm hyped just like of everything that you guys are describing and I haven't even seen it yet. But I think it's going to be cool cuz you guys are kind of like prepping me. So it's like when I actually go and physically see it, it's like, "Oh, that's what Peter said. That's what Jacob said. That's what Johnny said. That's what Michael said. That's really cool. That's what Kiki and Luca said. Awesome. Yeah, so I'm gonna flip you guys real quick just so you can see where we are. Again, a lot more open land, and then over here got like the mountain range stuff. That's what I love. I love how you can kind of get like desert and mountains all in the same, like kind of kit caboodle. Also, too, speaking of Las Vegas and with film history and stuff, you guys mentioned Back to the Future Part Two. You mentioned Honey, I Blew Up the Kid. There's one movie in particular that I always think of, I always go to when I think of Las Vegas. And put it in the comments, take a guess. It's a movie. Um, when I think of Vegas anyway, let me know what you guys think it is. Big Sam says it's a Mexican restaurant off the strip, but it's so good. Okay, we'll definitely check it out. I do want to try like different foods. Like I want to try like Mexican. I want to try like different things. I know like a lot of like the buffets like are cheap in the sense of like money, but I still want to try it. Let's see. Johnny Ace, you got it right. Vegas Vacation. That is it. But Shane Narani, that is another good one. Leaving Las Vegas. I completely actually forgot about that one, but that's a very good movie. But Johnny, yeah, Vegas Vacation. That is like one of my favorite. I love the Vegas the vacation movies in general. I love the Griswold films.
Do you know what I saw getting filmed in Vegas?
What's that?
Saved by the Bell.
You saw Saved by the Bell getting filmed in Vegas. That is awesome.
They did that one special.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's funny. I watched that special of them. Who would have ever thought that like years later my fiance actually witnessed that? That's awesome. Let's see. Jacob said my mom would never let me go to Fremont because it was dangerous. The Looney Tunes were in Vegas once. That was for the Looney. Was that the Looney Tunes back in action? At first, when I saw that, Jacob, I thought you meant for like on Fremont, because you were talking about Fremont and then you said the Looney Tunes. So I'm like, is that on Fremont? But yeah, I think it was in I think it was Looney Tunes back in action. Yeah, I think it was Looney Tunes back in action. And so I'm very curious. I'm very excited. I'm very optimistic, and so this is going to be really the city that never sleeps. I guess this is why they also call it Sin City too. Which, by the way, another great movie. Love Sin City. I've yet to see A Dame to Kill For, the sequel. Um, I want to see it though, but I haven't seen it yet. But I love Sin City. I was always one that I just enjoy sightseeing, scenery, road trips. I never really liked road tripping to Disney though, because for me, I was like just too excited to go to Disney that I didn't care for about anything else. It's just like I just wanted to get there. But like anything else, like if we were going to Ohio or if we were going to Chattanooga, Tennessee, or like I just loved, the sightseeing. So I have to say, well, I take that back. I did enjoy the road trip in 2000 going down to Florida. I did enjoy that. The one I didn't care for was when me and my mom went. We did the Greyhound bus in 2007 to Florida. Oh my God, that was a nightmare. It was uncomfortable. Like we had to keep on getting on and off the bus. They would wake us up in the middle of the night. They would have to transport us to a different. It was a mess. Let's see. The Chris Angel show was good. Is Penn and Teller still performing?
No.
I know they were like residents. Actually, I believe the Backstreet Boys just extended their residency. They announced, I think, like a couple days ago.
Yeah.
David said honeymoon in. This is cool.
My friend was asking if we're getting married in Vegas.
Okay.
Over there.
Because that's like the prime spot. Like just go to like the Golden Nugget. Just pull up at the drive-through, put in your coins, and have Elvis marry you. Yeah. I do enjoy road trips. I do enjoy like sightseeing and scenery and all that good stuff. I love it. Now that the sun's kind of calming a little bit, I'm gonna turn you guys so you can see. Again, just basically all desert area, open fields, mountain range. Wish these cars would stop passing. I'm trying to do a live here. I think like it's an open road here. But yeah, so yeah, I appreciate all you guys joining uh on this little road trip that we decided to do. Obviously, there's a lot more traveling we have, but we wanted to take you guys for a little cruise, a little ride. Um, how far out are we? Or I don't know how far are we?
Uh, yeah,
Did your phone die?
it did.
It did. Okay. So on 19%, like when we last checked, because the wire doesn't work, and her phone was had the GPS on it. So right now we're doing this blind. So if we passed Barstow,
We did pass Barstow.
yeah, I know. I'm trying to go back. It was like what, like 20 minutes ago. So 20 minutes into the future of Barstow. I don't know how much. Barstow was like 58 miles from at the time when we saw the sign, and it said Vegas was 216. Um, so if we pass Barstow, we already passed 58 miles. So then take 58 off of 216. So you're probably looking at like 100 some more miles to go. Um, which, since Abby's phone is dead and we can't charge it, it's going to have to be my phone, because my phone does work on the wire that we do have charged. So we'll just use the GPS on my phone, which actually works out in the favor, because I'm pretty much going to wrap up this live. Again, I want to thank you all for joining me on this live. It was really fun. I thought I'd try something different, something new. Um, and I definitely wouldn't mind doing this again. Anytime that we are doing like a road trip or a car trip, I'll definitely consider doing a live with you guys. And I want to thank you all for the tips, the advice. I definitely take it serious and to heart. So I'm actually this time I do have the time. I'm gonna like go up and and uh, thank everyone. So Jacob, David, um, Big Samus, Shane, Johnny Ace, Peter, Michael. We had Maybe in the house, Ray, Theme Park Casual, Kiki and Luca. Did I miss anybody? And by the way, Kiki and Luca, if you're still in the chat, the Vegas is hotter than Satan's asshole. I'm sorry, that was awesome. All the way from the UK, Matthew Murr, Trey Porter, Shane Narani, CJL, and David. Yes, thank you all for joining me on this live of our road trip to Vegas. As I said, I thank each and every one of you. I appreciate each and every one of you. Um, oh, the Nick Cage movie. um, but yeah, so anyway, so yeah, I want to thank each and every one of you. Appreciate it, and hopefully, I will do some vlogging. Hopefully, they'll allow me to do Horror Unleashed. I'm not sure. I'll have to talk with Tommy, because I heard there was like some stipulations on filming. If I could film, I will definitely film it. It'll probably be a vlog. I also will try to get another vlog out of just our adventures in Vegas, my first time there, and if I can get a live in, maybe tomorrow after Horror Unleashed, or maybe on one of the other days before we do Blue Man Group and Cirque du Soleil. Oh, but again, as I said, I know I sound like I'm repeating, but again, when I say thank you, I appreciate each and every one of you. We really do. We greatly appreciate it. And so we're going to end this. This is Abby. I'm George the Disney Italiano. And as I always say in Disney Italiano style, stay safe, stay healthy, stay Disney. Italiano out.